How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Yeah, a little bit of Jacksonville born and bred hoppiness in the form of Southern Swells Brewings. It is their fashion show, double IPA. Southern Swells. Never heard of them before. Up until, about a month or so ago. Fine gentleman from down south, Gary, he said, "Hey, man, I'd like to send you some beers." And I said, "Hey, man, that doesn't suck." So, yeah, he packed up a bunch of beers, sent them my way. The first time he sent 3 Southern Swells. This time he sent 3 more. And a little Funky Buddha on the side. So, thank you very much, Duder. Let's dive into this sucker. See what she's got. As far as what it says on here, Fashion Show, Double India Pale Ale. Southern Swells Brewing Company, 8% alcohol by volume. On this back here, it says a double IPA that is ready for the runway to showcase its beautiful hazy golden body. Lean in a little bit closer for an aroma of bright tropical notes of passion fruit and pineapple paired with the fresh herbs and pine needles. Done and done. Yeah, it's a fashion show. Black and white with a little bit of purple background to it. So their labels don't really wow me, but hey, one of their beers really. I'm a fan. So far, I'm a fan. We'll see. That's why we keep doing this. We do this for the fans, to be a fan, whatever kind of fans. Circulating fans, oscillating fans. We're all about the fans. Anyway, Pinky Finger, infinite creaminess, super tight compact bubbles. Yeah, look at that. She's hazy as could be, but she's definitely like a super kind of washed out, kind of grapefruity kind of vibe going on there. It's like creamy, super creamy. Like there's actually a little bit of like a milk kind of lactose thing going on there. Don't think there is. They didn't name it on there, did they? No, just a whole bunch of wheat notes and stuff. But yeah, she looks actually pretty tasty. I like that kind of brighter, more washed out color. It just kind of appeals to me. See if you get a nose. That smells pretty good, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm getting a nice semi-aggressive kind of green bitterness in there. Nothing too crazy, but it's nice. The fruitiness comes off very melon-like, a little bit of citrus. Still, it's weird because I don't want to say rounded, but I don't want to say aggressive. I want somewhere in between. Slightly rounded aggressiveness. Jumbo shrimp, if you will. Yeah, she just smells nice and soft on the edges. Not like a pure, tight, or rounded kind of top to it. Almost like it gets the edge and rounds. And then round. So you get that kind of aggressiveness in there, but it's not too biting, not too jarring on the edges, which is a pretty good thing. It smells like it has that water nerd thing going on, that softness. Let's put it that way. Definitely on the edges. Let's take a drink. Cheers. Man, that's creepy. It drinks like 4% alcohol. Definitely doesn't drink like 8%. It's nice. Get a bit more of that kind of green, sharp bitterness. A little bit of that pine needle thing going on they're talking about, but it's more kind of like generic greeny than pine needle for me. That melon citrus thing is now more citrus than melon, but it's soft. Everything's soft in here. Mouth feels soft. That piney greenness is soft. Everything's softer than you thought it would be based off nose, especially based off the ABV. Nice soft creaminess from mouthfeel to taste to effect, the whole 9. And like I said, it drinks like a 4% beer. That's cool, interesting in its own right, but man, it drinks like a 4% beer, but it's 8%. So this is definitely kind of Danger Will Robinson kind of area. But it's nice. It's tasty. I enjoy it. It's just lacking a little bit of that personality sometimes you get from a lot of these breweries that are outside of the Northeast. They're trying to do something, and while they get kind of the gist, there's just a little bit of disconnect between all the ingredients, and it just lacks a little bit of chutzpah or something like that. Tasty, just I know there's more in there. I know this beer could be something a little bit propped up, more stellar, for the lack of a better word, than it is right now. But yeah, I dig it. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? No, I've had ones that are much, much better. It's not so much as a bad beer, more that I've had ones that really skewed in my direction, ones that I really enjoy myself. So, take that for what it's worth. Value and availability, don't know. Maybe fine folks down there in Jacksonville can clue us in on all that. And leave you with, if you like what, will you like this? if you like any IPAs and you want to try what other breweries are trying to do in that kind of vein of beer. Like I said, I've had a couple of beers from these guys that have really done it for me, and I've had a couple that were nice but just kind of lacked a little bit of something. So there's definitely kind of a growing vibe to the brewery. So you want to get on the ground floor and see how a brewery progresses and changes and stuff like that. They're only a year old, so definitely they have the future in front of them. But if you like the hazy IPAs, you live down Florida way, and you kind of want to foot that bill but not have to trade and go and do whatever, take a trip, visit the guys, because obviously they like doing that stuff. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff and things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places if you want to check me out on the social medias. BeerMassif.com, MASSIF.com. If you want to check out my podcasting and stuff, or just go to your favorite podcasting app. Brewer interviews, all kinds of fun stuff there. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice, hazy double IPA right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.